Best enhancement talent.
Well, in our day, we call him a jobber.
Oh, I'm very polite. I'm doing the very polite version of it.
No, I get it. I love how how they have how the business has advanced into enhancement talent. I'm like, and guys didn't mind being called a jobber. They knew that was their job. That's why they call them a jobber, right? I mean there were a few. I'm gonna throw a name out there I already mentioned. George South. I mean, he was very underrated, but was a great. You knew you could have a great match with George anywhere and everywhere. Never really made it, to the main event as far as a major organization. Although he's wrestled plenty of main events, George South.
I'll give you this one. Magnum TA once described you as devastating a human being as you could ever step in the ring with. So as far as the jobbers, let's call them the jobbers, you must have caught a couple of them a bit too hard with the sickle one time or another. Do you remember any that come to mind?
Well, they at least lived to talk about it. So Magnum and I, we called it Road Stories. We had a church in Kentucky recently brought him and I and a wrestler named Lodi from Ravens Flock from the mid late 90s, and we did a Road Stories in this church up in Kentucky. And Magnum and I were joking about especially our best of 7 series, but our styles of wrestling. Where some would term us as stiff, we preferred to say we were, again, terminology, right? We preferred to say we worked snug. We worked snug. And so that's why I think the chemistry between the two of us and our matches lined up so well, was just because of our similar styles. And probably the best to memory, the one who made the Russian sickle, which, by the way, there's a lot of clotheslines. There's only one Russian sickle, right? But probably the one who personified it the best was, there were 2 brothers named the Mulkey brothers.
Yes.
The Mulkeys. And man, Randy Mulkey, I think he cut about a 450 flip, way before AJ Styles, from the Russian sickle. Of course, the other one I'll mention real quick because he experienced it. He was willing, but he didn't know when it was coming. Would have been when I sickled David Crockett. He felt that one, but he lived to talk about it.
Which is a shame, because I think a lot of people would have liked him off commentary at that time.
I know he wasn't a fan favorite when it came to commentary. Many of the fans say it was just too one-sided, but that was David Crockett.
I should say people weren't disappointed that you didn't kill him. I'm saying that he could carry on talking afterwards, is what I'm trying to get at.
Right. No, I know what you meant.